What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess. This is going to be part 10 of Banjo-Tooie playthrough. I appreciate all the support on the channels, guys. Please drop a like on the video if you'd be so kind. Let's get on with it. We are heading into the final world of the game. Also, I believe we just grabbed the last of our notes for Isle of Hags. We did. Perfect. And this world is going to be known as Cloud Cuckooland. We're going up into the sky. Alright. Alright. The game has no chill in this world. It's a very large, semi-complicated area. We use these launch flowers to get around. Okay, so to start off, we're going to go ahead and open all these up. Grab a magic bean. Oh. There's another one. Honey ring right off the bat. Nice. We will be doing a lot of flying in this level. And actually, right off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And he wants us to beat him in 3 different forms of competition. So event 1 was the high jump, which was a ridiculously high jump. Next one's going to be the sack race, as we just saw, so we'll go ahead and get to him eventually. We're going to compete in 3 different events actually, so we're going to be finding him 2 more times at least. And you know what? Instead of heading inside, we're going to go ahead and head down here. There's always this weird jelly stuff. Let's go ahead and use the flower. Okay, this is Wumba's hut. Let's double check, make sure there's no Globo or anything in here. There's not. Okay, and I think right out the gate, we are going to try and get Canary Mary done. Now, this is the second race. If you've been watching the series this far, you will have heard me mention in Glitter Gulch, the second episode, that the second races for Canary Mary are notoriously very difficult. I feel like this is usually the Jiggy and the Cheeto page that people end up giving up on. Just because it's so much button mashing and you need to be fast. Like, you need to button mash at such a high pace for about a minute straight, so let's give it a shot. First one's going to be easier than the second one, as always. But holy hell. Alright. Okay, we'll try to just do thumb on this one. No. As you can see, I already fell behind, so okay. Oh, we both a lock in. let's get it done. Let me set up with my finger here. Ah, Christ. Here we go. You almost gotta like slide your finger back and forth instead of tapping. It's almost faster. Okay, there's the first one. My finger already started to cramp. I feel like this is where most people give up now, is the second race. It's twice, 3 times as long. It's very, very long. We get a jiggy here. And so most people will call it and be like, ah, whatever, I don't need the Cheeto page. But we're here for 100%, so we're gonna do it. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna need to, like, I don't know, I might need to switch between thumb and finger, like index finger at some point here. Let's see. Kind of stacked my index and middle finger on top of each other to just give more force. We are hauling ass, though, I gotta be honest. Not today, Canary Mary, not today. I gotta switch the thumb. She's catching up. Oh my god, okay. Holy hell. Jesus. We still got it. We still got it. Holy. Good lord. Get out of here. Woo. Yeah, goodbye. Okay, well there's Canary Mary. Done and dusted. I feel like the rest of the level is cake compared to that. Let's go ahead and pop this. My hand is cramped up. Holy. Okay. So we just returned to here. I'm so glad we did that first try. Holy. Okay, we've got... Hey, young man, I'm George Ice Cube, stuck up here at this perilous height. Okay, so, yes, this is, I can't remember her name now. Mildred. This is Mildred's husband, the Ice Cube, that we met in Hailfire. So we'll go ahead. He says, I reckon I'm over top of the icy side, so if you just give me a little push. So we'll give him a little push. Off he goes. Unfortunately for George, he's over top of the fire side. So the tragic end to 2 different ice cubes. But we can now finish the pig quest from Jolly Roger's Lagoon. It is officially able to be completed because we cooled off the water. So That will be something we're doing when we're backtracking. Let's go ahead and grab some feathers. Ah. Sneaky. Yep. So now we're looking for these little things too. These switches. Cloud Cuckoo switches. We haven't even got there yet, but I just noticed it. So there's 4 switches around the level. Each one's going to give us a code to the safe that's inside the main mountain. And now that we're down here, let's go ahead and head inside. Grab this sneaky little globo as well. Hey, get over here. Okay, we got notes. And now we are inside the cavern. I find that notes in this level are slightly tricky. The enemies are also hilarious. They're all like paper cutouts with like different things. A sausage, a flower. So, actually, now that I think about it, it's almost beneficial to leave the notes for the areas you don't think you've gone through yet. Let's go ahead and head through the water real quick. We can kind of use the notes as like markers almost to kind of tell us which doors we haven't gone in. This makes it a little bit easier because there are multiple doors that go all the way around. Ah, yes. Another other level Jiggy that we're about to get is releasing the water down. And we will bless our friend in Pterodactyl Land with some rains. There we go. I lied. Just drink it and be happy. My odd-shaped gold tooth. So there we go. We get a Jiggy for Pterodactyl Land. That's going to be our last one. And with that water, we need to go back to that pool afterwards. And there's a Cheeto page in a tunnel that the water lets us access. Technically, you could use the flying pad. It's a little jank to do it, but you can get it without the water. So you don't have to backtrack, but that's fine. We'll be able to go back, no problem. Alright, so we got these damn eyeballs. Let's go ahead and explore for a second here. So we got the pot of gold here. Nothing special here. Okay, let's go ahead and drop a bean here. I don't think eggs did anything here, no. Okay. That's okay. Are we stuck here? No, okay. So that's the way up to the cheese. And we need need to hatch an egg. Alright. We got this. This level will not conquer us. Where's this from? This is way up high for some reason. Okay. Ow. Alright, let's go ahead and head up to the main. There's our warp pad. Okay. And let's hatch a couple eggs here. So we got one here. There we go. A Flotus Floatium creature. So that's something we can use with Banjo. And we actually want to go up there. Is there a way up there? Yes, I think we can use these. Just gotta be careful not to get hit. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and hatch this little guy. Oh. Perfect. Alright. We'll glide back over. And we'll go ahead and switch to Banjo. I'm gonna heal real quick. And what we do with these little guys is we go ahead and put them in the backpack. And they're gonna let us fly over. We get about, I think it started at like 12 seconds, so it's not too bad. Go ahead and pop out here. And then Shack Pack. And we will learn this level's move. Which I think might even be the last move of the game, to be honest with you. So now, we'll go ahead and we'll do Shack Pack. Now what we have is Sack Pack. So we can hop in the sack and jump. And what this does is it makes us immune to, like, things on the bottom. So, like, if we were in, like, I think even, like, lava and stuff like that, we can use this to defend ourselves. And let me just check real quick. I think that might be the last move of the game. It is. Okay. So we have everything we need going forward to 100% the game now. We have all the moves. Okay, watch out. Don't get smacked around by these guys. They pop out all over the place. Okay, let's switch back to Kazooie. And we'll grab this Jinjo here. Perfect. And let's check what's up here. There might be another one of those floating egg, floaty eggs. Floaty creature eggs, rather. No, this is the entrance point. Okay. Good to know. Okay, let's go in. Well, actually, we have a pretty good vantage point. Let's look around here. What we got? So we explored the water there. We haven't gone up there yet. We did go up there. So we've got light green door, red door, and a blue door way up top. Don't think there's another door down here, but possibly. Let's go back to middle and check. There is. So there's a blue door there. I don't know if we went through there or not. Okay. well, let's check in here. I'm pretty sure there's a Globo in here. This is going to be our last Globo of the game. Go. Okay. Honestly, best way to do this, to be honest with you, is pretty much just start going to every door and try and memorize exactly where it takes you out. A lot of stuff we will have to fly to, but let's see. This is a Mumbo Skull. Okay, and we have a flight pad here. It's also not a dead end, so let's go ahead and drop off our Globo. Bad Jinjo. Bad Jinjo. Okay, we'll give this to him, but we're not actually going to use him quite yet. We're going to just drop off. We'll come back. We need to plant those magic beans first before we go and use Mumbo's help. But that is good to know. Okay. Let's just take a quick gander up here and see what we got going on. What do we got? Okay, this is the other side of the spot we were at. This leads to the cheese. Question is, where does this flower go to? Let's see. Very far. Wow, very, very far. Goes to the bouncy castle. Bouncy castle has Jiggy. And an entryway for Banjo with Shack Pack, so... let's hope this flower takes us right back to the Mumbo Skull. Now we know that the Mumbo Skull takes us to the cheese. It does. Okay, perfect. And also the Jelly Castle. So that's perfect. Let's go check a different door now. Whoops. This was the door we used spring boots to go up to. Let's go ahead and check the green door with notes here. Oh my god, you guys are all over the place. This is pot of gold. Okay. Okay. It's pot of gold. We need to do something else first. That's good to know. That's going to be light green door. We went everywhere here. We went through the water. That's towards Mumbo's skull. There was one more door. Where was that other door? Red door. Okay, let's go check red door first. Oh, you know what? I just learned something. This level is color-coded. It's not as complicated as I once thought. So, you may have noticed we have two Mumbo skulls. There's a reason for that. And that reason is... This is the boss. So, yeah, we've got to face Robot Mumbo. He's relatively simple. He does have homing attacks, which can get slightly annoying. I think we're gonna go ahead and grab this health. And actually, we can kind of just cheese him with golden feathers there. So there we go. There's the boss of Cloud Cuckooland done. It's the false Mumbo. Easy peasy. Off we go. So, now we can go back out. Boss is done. Canary Mary is done. I mean, we're smooth sailing now, honestly. Let's go ahead and check on what is going on up here at the top of this vine. Ah. Okay. This leads up to the sack race. So that's very important. We've also got a flower up there. I just want to see where this door leads real quick. This is the top of the claw climber boot section. Okay, so that's the door we were going to go to next, but I don't think we actually need to. Let's just check here for a second. No, don't you dare. Does this flower launch us just to where the egg is? No. But it does launch us to a flight pad. Okay. And another cuckoo switch is back here. There we go. Okay. So it'll be beneficial for us just to see where we land from this one. Where does this take us? That's back up to the red skull. Okay. So we need to, in order to get Kazooie up to that egg, we need to take the claw climber boots all the way up to the top. So that's good to know. Let's go ahead and do that. Excuse me. Whoa, excuse me. Sorry, fellas. Oh my god. What do we got here? We got... Oh! That's going to be another... cuckoo switch over here. There we go. Perfect. No, I didn't mean to do that. We need to get some eggs here at some point. Okay, what do we got? We got a climbing section way up there. son of a gun. We got running shoes. Okay. So let's go up this door, see what we got going on. Right, okay, there's the mumbo pad. So yes, let's we need to plant that bean. We need to go and hatch that egg with Kazooie and then go and plant the bean. I guess we can do the second leg of the... Wow, that was very lucky. I think that would have killed us, actually. We can do the second leg of the events against Mr. Kangaroo. Mean honey hive. All of y'all get out of here. Give me my life. So, we'll go ahead and split here, swap to Kazooie. And claw clamber, if I can remember where to go, up here. Well, not like that. That sucks. Ay, come on. There we go. Oh boy, cutting it close. Okay. So we'll hatch this. There we go. Fly over here. Oh, you need Banjo in order to do that. Okay. Let's hover. Or not hover. We'll glide down here. Because we actually saw it while we were in the canary race, but we don't actually grab it. We'll glide down, and since we're here, let's just go ahead and do the garbage can challenge. Perfect. And honestly, we're making great time here. I might push this and try and, like... I feel like we might actually be able to complete Cloud Cuckoo in one go here. In one episode. I'm not surprised. It stinks. Acquired aroma. Eviction from my trash can by Health and Hygiene Department, unless I clean the place up. Yeah, hit us. What's your problem, bro? Okay, so again, red, green, blue. We need to destroy 50 points worth. Okay, we did get it. We did get it. There we go. So we'll take a Jiggy for that. Feels good. I hear you, Jinjo. I hear you, brother. No, we don't care about the high score. Okay. Go ahead and grab some life. And this is hollow. We want Cloud Cuckoo eggs real quick, so I'm just gonna wait for that. And somewhere in here, as we heard, is a very angry Jinjo. Oh! Last scene in Banjo-Kazooie, there's Tootie. Ah. It's a fake one. Alright, off we go. And what we'll do is, oops. We'll go ahead and use the flight pad. And we'll go back up. I think we came out of red, right? Yes. So let's go ahead and... Actually, there's something we can do here. Not good. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Let's try and land here. Yeah, there we go. And let's go ahead and do a very scary section. So now we are in the central cavern again, except we are way up high. We are going to get rid of this guy. And we will get rid of this guy. We will not. We're actually gonna die. Tried to shoot. Okay, I don't know how we didn't die there, but we'll take it. Holy cow. Alright, that is a-okay. Let's go ahead and switch to Banjo. And we need to take the claw climber boots and we'll go up the same way. Well, I guess we don't technically need to take the claw climber boots. We could go up through the Mumbo side, but this is quicker. Oh god, if we even make it. We didn't. Okay. That's okay. I guess we're gonna go up Mumbo side. Okay, so we'll go ahead and head up here. And I believe blue... was it... I believe Blue Mumbo's skull was the one that had, oh no, we need to fly up there. I think Blue Mumbo's skull was the one that was the good one. Red was bad? Let's just double check. If there's no Jinjo here, we know this is the bad one. Yeah, okay. So blue is the one we want when we actually want Mumbo. Let's go ahead and pop the flight pad. There we go. Boom. Okay. Back over, perfect. Let's go ahead and grab Banjo. Carefully. There we go. Well, those don't last long at all. Go. Look out! And we'll go through the red door. Climb up. And we can use the floaty thing to go over, and then we can do the second event with the kangaroo. No, we can't actually. What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Okay. Before we do anything else, actually, we need to go and get Mumbo. It might be quicker just to die, not gonna lie. Otherwise, we gotta go all the way back around. So we'll take a strategic death, as I like to call it. There we go. And we'll go through blue door. And we'll get Mumbo's help here. And Mumbo's pad is all the way at the top, where we saw those running shoes originally. And because we've planted both of the magic beans... Nah, I know your game, Jinjo. Get out of here, bro. Because we planted both of the magic beans, he will actually grow them, because he's going to use, I think it's Rain Dance. So in we go. And I'm curious, are we at 80? Are we only needing 20? No, we're missing 5 notes somewhere. The treble clef is up top. We know where that is. Excuse me, fellas. Excuse me. Alright, so we're going all the way up to the top. Oh my god. Let's just pop out of nowhere, man. Perfect. Okay. Oh my goodness, that bee is strategically set up there, I swear. Yeah, Rain Dance. Okay. So that creates our pathway over to the pot of gold. And the rain is also going to grow the beans. Perfect. Get away from me, dude. So we'll go drop Mumbo off. Don't you dare. Oh no, I did it to myself. Leave me alone. How do we get back to blue? No. No. Stop, please. Oh my god. We made it. Alright, because we have a flight pad right here as well, I'm gonna go ahead and fly right up to the pot of gold. No, 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 no. We're not dying to a bad Jinjo. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna fly right up to the pot of gold, get that done. So, we'll go ahead and go right here. We'll land on this flower. Never mind. There we go. And now we can cross the rainbow. Perfect. It's another mini game. Which, yeah, we need to activate this with one of each eggs. So go ahead. There we go. There we go. Minus the cuckoo egg. There we go. And this is the Jiggy shooting puzzle, so we'll go ahead and pop this. An ill-deserved prize. We need to hit 75. And if we hit 90, we will get 2 prizes. So we gotta try and break both records. So let's go ahead and just start here. And this is kind of the best way I've always done it, is just row by row. And if you keep a decent speed, there we go, we beat Andy. Hell, we almost got the full 100. There we go, we get the Cheeto page and we get the Jiggy. No, we're not gonna do that. We don't get anything. Grab the Jiggy. Grab the Cheeto page. Pretty sure this guy's fake. Yep. Damn mean Jinjos. Alright. Ideally there is a flight pad here. If not, that's okay. Doesn't look like it. Okay, now we can go ahead and get Banjo and go do the second leg of the race. Oh, screw these guys, man. Get out of here. All of y'all. Ain't got time for it. Okay, so we're looking for the red entryway. There we go. Okay, up we go. Over the gap. Stupid bumblebee. Alright, there we go. Or wasp. Okay, we'll grab this. And float over. Try not to drift too much. There we go. And we can meet our friend up here. Alright, the sack race. Here we go. Sack up. Alright. Let's get him beat. We're gonna go ahead and take the shortcut. Perfect. Second leg done. Alright, event 3, fair enough. He just jumps off the edge. Alright. Third event is... Why would that flower be all the way over there? That's so annoying. I have to go back through. It reset us back to the beginning. Alright, third event is the one way up at the top where the Mumbo pad was. And that's going to be a Kazooie event. Off we go. And while we're here, or while we're doing this, just banjo stuff, I think... I wonder. No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal real quick. Let's go ahead and find the cheese. If I remember, the cheese was accessed via the blue Mumbo skull, potentially? Either that or the green door. Okay. It's too many of y'all now. Too many. Alright, let's just check the blue door. And then we'll check the green door. We're kind of ripping through. We're at 53 minutes right now, but... I think we're gonna attempt to do all of this. I might push it a little bit. Let's just go ahead and take a look at the cheeses here. Is this the cheese? This is the cheese. Okay. Off we go across. Again, watching out for the damn wasp. Sir. They are placed in the worst spots ever. Alright, no problem. We know where we're going now, so let's go through blue door. They're so quick. Alright, up we go again. It's round 2. Alright, dude. You're gonna hit me, just don't hit me off the edge. Okay. Taxi pack. Ooh. I forgot about the eyeball. Luckily, it doesn't look like it targets me when I'm floating. Thank goodness. Okay. Up we go to the cheese. Okay. We are limited on... Come on. Okay, we need to ride the onions. But we only have so much air, so... Come on. There we go. Okay. We're on the onions. Riding the onions. It's very framey for some reason. Good enough. Okay. This is a real Jinjo. And we'll go ahead and sack pack in through the back here. And there we go. There's our Jiggy. Perfect. Okay, back to the cheese. And we'll go ahead and drop down. Now, we are still missing one of the Cuckoo safe things, so we need to keep an eye out for that. We got one of them near the entrance, one of them beside the safe, and one of them on the back of the garbage can. So there's still one more. You know what? We should be going to the bouncy castle as well. We gotta remember where... I'm gonna try this flower. I don't know if this flower was the bouncy castle, but... Please, Mr. Wasp. Yes. Okay. Or the jelly castle. There's another one. Perfect. Hi-yi-yi. Alright, so now we can go regroup with Kazooie. Actually, not yet. Let's do the last thing we need to do separate. Last thing we gotta do separate is the third leg of the race as just Kazooie. So let's go ahead and let's get that done. Should be no problem. Easy peasy. Get smacked on the way up. Okay, and the key to this is these running shoes. Oh my goodness. Almost ran off the edge. Alright, here we go. Excuse me. Off we go. And that's going to be the last leg of the last event for him. And actually, I think he's an anteater, not a kangaroo. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. Thank you, sir. And you know what? I say we try the flying pad again, and we go up top. Try that treble clef area. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Watch out for this bee, wasp, whatever, damn hornet. I really hate those things. Bro, get a life. Ah, there's the last safe combination as well. Perfect. Not perfect. Okay. Well, good to know it's up there at least. Let's go ahead and... land on this one. Perfect. Okay, this time the bees, the wasps, my goodness, I'm gonna say it over and over again. We need to get the... we gotta get them gone. They gotta go. You shook it off? They take 3 hits? Is that what it was? I thought maybe that's what it was. I hit him the one time, but then he didn't actually die. Alright, there's all of our notes. Is this the cuckoo? Or is this a banjo door? There's no way it's a banjo door. It has to be the cuckoo. Right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, there's the safe opened. 1984. It's a real rare date. I think that was like the date that the company was founded or something. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and grab our Jiggy from him. Ay, 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 ay. Oops. Two Jiggies, a Cheeto page. Wow, we're missing Jinjos too. Holy cow, okay. Interesting. Well, we may end up... It might be better just to call the episode here. And then we'll do the rest of Cloud Cuckooland and clean up. Because we've got Grunties we need to go back to. We've got one thing in Terry we gotta go back to. One thing in Jelly. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call this episode here. I appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you guys so much. If you could please drop a like on the video, it helps me out a ton. Catch you in the next one.